cat, welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Come in, come on, I've got intel. Big cat, you have to beware, beware, beware. They will rob you of your peace, patience, and pentacales. Yes, baby, and they won't be sorry. No, they will what? Shift the blame on you, darling dear, for being a dummy bat. Yes, baby, all of this and that. They will what? Bend reality just to suit themselves. You have to remember this always, especially when you've told them to what? Fetch the black bags, blood. Hey, hey, they don't like it. It's a what? Narcissistic injury to them. Yes, baby. And they will for air want to what? Step on your throat. Yes, baby. They want to step in your throat. But guess what? Just because you come with the love and the light doesn't mean that you aren't what? A gangster cat? Yes, you are. You can flip a table like the best of them, but you won't. Why? Why? Your silence, darling dear. Your silence. The planetary energies today, darling dears. The Aries moon. The Aries moon ruled by Mars, darling dear. Connects with Jupiter, the planet of truth and trust, expansion and abundance. Right? Bringing attention your way. All eyes on you, darling dear. All eyes will be on you. Use this vibe to tap into your intellectual sides, babies. You've got to what? Turn it up in the cranium, right? And take charge. If they're watching you, take charge. Yes! Spread out yourself. Buff up your chest, darling dear. All eyes are on you. This energy can also expand dramatic situations. Big cat, are you dramatic? Or maybe just a little under the right circumstances. So try not to be overly critical or demanding. Pass no judgment on no one, darling dear, because you're too busy minding your own business. Matter of fact, you're the CEO of the company and they're hiring. If you sense that someone is lying out of that slash they call of a mouth, right? Or trying to what? Gaslight you, darling dear. You might want to back away from the situation, right? Before it affects you for air. To reflect privately and gain a clearer perspective on how you feel and how to proceed forward. Me personally, it's Easter Island, Stevie Wonder, Easter Island, Stevie Wonder, yeah. We're gonna be Casper Cat in these streets today, darling dear, because Skulldugger is afoot. Somebody wants to take something from you that sometimes you really can't get back. The biggest thing is your time, darling dear. Your time. And would you really want to bring a skullduggerous person into your life? Would you want to bring them back? Life has shown you that you cannot control someone's loyalty or respect, darling dear. No matter how good of a cat you are to them, no matter how far you bend over, darling dear, doesn't mean they're going to treat you with the same accolades and accord or accordance. And I'm telling you, it will always hit differently. It will what? Tell you to your white meat when it's someone that you love, that you've actually opened up your heart chakra and gave them care in. You must always observe people and their behaviors. Just saw 444 on the counter, meaning we're on the right path. Fist bump. In silence, darling dears. Forgot to add that. Observe their behaviors, darling dears. Find out shit. See who is really out there motivating you and celebrating your accolades. Why? Because they're not jelly buggelly. And realize who wants to see what? A chalk outline around you. Observe people's behaviors, darling dears, as we call in the energies of wisdom, guidance, and protection from Father God, Mother Isis, ancestors, angels, wayshowers, and spiritual guides, as above, so below. From Keitha to Malkuth, namaste. So be it mode. Energies. Up, 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 big cat. The birds are going for it again today outside. Yeah, 100%. Anyhow, let's dive in. I took myself off then. I took myself off to somewhere in my mind just then. Just a second. I'm gathering myself. Don't get smoked. I ain't getting smoked. God, really not. Let's get the rune of the day, darling dears. Come on. What's going on? It's like they didn't want to come out of the box. They was trying to shut the lid back on me. The effrontery, good God. We've got Nathas on its face, darling dear. This is the strength card. On its face, the unwashed, the hoard, the seedy characters. This is about them, what? Going through a distressing time. They've been, what? They've got constraints on them, darling dear. The sun card, Leo energy, on its face. A coward, if ever I saw one, darling dear. Someone who's getting the what? Wiki, dubplate remix from the Karmas. Don't you know? Pinky's up. Yes, baby. The sun energy on its face. This is someone who lacks spiritual strength. These are what? Codependent. They've had no mental growth, darling dear. And it's about the blame shifting. They're full on what? Havoc. They wreak havoc in people's lives. The H is for a harlot, aka Jezebel's spirit, right? And a harem. The A is for the advocate of the gingivitis, a full on lying liar. The V is for the victim, because they go straight into shape-shifting mode, darling dear, to get the gaslighting going. Yes, blame you, darling dear, for what they did. The O is because they're flipping obnoxious, mate. They're obnoxious. And they're missing, right? The C is for the copycats. They like to get their echopraxic on, darling dears. Yes, copy all this and all that. But they can't quite get your je ne sais quoi. No. So why? They will get together in a legion, darling dear, to try and bring you down. This means that your name is being discussed at tables you will never, ever sit at again, darling dears. Remember your energies. You are Lightworker star seed, and you have purpose. You found your purpose in your North Node. You're living your best life. Every day you get a chance to kick your way out of the duvet in gratitude that you have another day. Another day to get great, to be a better cat than you was the day before. And you also understand to shut up and pack it in. Why? Because of Proverbs 18:6. A fool's mouth will always invite a beating. A true thing that. Yes, baby, true that. Yes, truth. They use coercion, their words, darling dear. There was a time when their words affected you. It affected how you lived. You let it live in your cranium rent free, but not anymore. What do you need to protect today? Let's see. Oh, feminine energy, divine feminine, protecting yourself, knowing your worth, darling. You're not adding tax, just like what? Louis, Fendi, and Prada. This also speaks about your abundance, darling dear. The Empress is someone, I'm going to say Empress, why not? It goes with the feminine, doesn't it? Well, who gonna check me, boo? Anyhow, you are well respected. This is also about you respecting yourself. You're nurturing, loving, abundant, and your growth game is off the chain, darling dear. So it's all about you. Listen, this is why they would love to break into what you've got going on. Why? No burglar's going to break into an empty house. I haven't seen it. Not this. Not unless they're plotting to kill you stone dead, darling dear. Then, well. Oh, what's this? Looking up. Your next move, darling dear. They want to know what your next move is. Really? They better go and throw some bones on that because you'll never tell them. You're a quiet cat. You're what? I wouldn't say sneaky. I would say a cautious cat. Fist bump. Your feminine energies. The feminine is represented by Earth as well as Venus energy. The Venus energy, darling dears, is about what? Beauty. And it's about how you're able to co-create as well as what you find in pleasure in what you build for yourself from the inside out. It also speaks about the romance and the sensuality of you, darling dear. Someone is missing your sensual touch. They would love your next move to be all over them. Them that's got all of the soul ties on them. Soul ties don't just come with sexual partners, darling dears. Oh no. If you thought it was only one group of people, not be it can come in a form of a friendship. That's a frenemy, right? Family members, progeny. Even in pets. Some people's got their pets and their pets attack them. They do sneaky attacks on them. And they'll say, oh, it's just Tiddles. Tiddles is trying to fuck you up. What's the matter with you? Yeah, this and that, big cat. This and that. Let's have a quick see who's in the chat before we... Kung Fu Panda! Hiya! You tried to sneak up on me again, but I'm ready for you, mate. I'm ready. Jade Mystic, Big Cat Wave, Philip Davis, no less. Pinky's up. Glad you could pop in. Who else is here? TJ? Is it Ita McCarty? Namaste, darling dear. Glad you could pop in on your busy, busy day. Carol Mustika, Francisco Ortiz. You made it. You made it. Great. Who else is here? Rihanna. Was it Rihanna Ortiz? Good golly and gosh. Are you cousins? Are you in the same family as Francisco? Do you know each other? And anyone else? And namaste, darling dear. Because you know I can be a chatty cat. And time is of the essence. We've got to get back to getting great, darling dears. Getting great. They want to know what your next move is. Because what? You nine them. I always lead with a strong hermit. Yes, baby. Gandalf the White and all that. This goes no further. Let's see. I keep going to reach for the tarot cards, but I haven't got the ancestral message. I'm going to put... Where is it gone? I tidied up my everything yesterday. We're going to go Kipper for the ancestral message. The first one is family room, so it could be family members, darling dear. These ones that are at your back, darling dear. Your back, back, back. Can't you see how the Empress is shining? Family members. Feminine energy. It could be a sister, a mother, a cousin, an auntie. They want to know what your next move is. What did I say? A whole community of bottom feeders, darling dear. And they're chopping it up about you. Your ancestral team is spying on them and telling you everything. And they're about to get drugged. Touch not the anointed. Isaiah 54:17. All the pomp and circumstance. They're a sorry looking bunch, darling dear. A sorry looking bunch. Because all they're doing is focusing on what you're doing, darling dear. And not what? Building up on themselves. The 3 and the 9 goes to what? It goes to a 12, darling dear. Hung up on what you've got going on, darling dear. Causing delays in their own life. Why? Their focus is on you, big cat. Why? Dema concha pentakiale. Yeah. These same ones that never had the what? The dignity to understand that you as a human being didn't want to help you. They helped you down. They discussed you. This is a legion, darling. They're the horde. They discussed as you went down, as you went, you made mistakes. You got caught up with all sorts of wickedness. What did they do? Except discuss you in what? Duos and thruples. And even more, darling dear. But yet, they still watch everything you do, darling dear, and it's at your back. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. And guess what? You've got more incoming. Could be intel. Abundance can be anything, darling dears. Knowledge, a loyal friend, a new idea. The 2 and then 7 goes to a 9. What did I say? Leading with the Hermit, Virgo energy. They want to know what's going on for you, darling dear. What's in your wallet? Pocketbook, handbag, or purse? Baby, all eyes are on you. Well, guess what? All eyes are on them. You are being protected because you have to show them how to do it, darling dear, as they sit on the plastic seats in the nosebleed section. Let me get a deck, see what's going on. Base of the deck, listen. Pentacale, me say, Pentacale, you say. Look what's underneath that, as they're going through some serious hard work. If they're in a relationship, darling dear, they're putting their back into it, mate, trying to create some kind of stability, right? Whilst the other person is like, what, a stone figure, and that poor soul is in the background. Look, all they can do is think about you and what's in your wallet. They're looking at you looking healthy, darling dear. I told you, you're doing a Benjamin or a Benjamina Buttons. You are turning back the hands of time. Why? You realize your hairline come first, blood. Yeah. You didn't want it to escape to the back of your cranium. No. That's so 2018. Prosperity also speaks about opportunities that are coming towards you, darling dear. It also speaks about your physical strength, feeling stronger within yourself. When you get away from negative energies, from the inside out, you start to build back up again. You learned how to what? Turn your pain into pentacales and your hurt into hustles. Yeah, you hustling. Proverbs 12:24. They better go and read that. You're diligent in your what? In your wellness. This is a new beginning, a new home, darling dear. Ace of Pentacles. It speaks about manifestation mode, your growth game, darling dear. It took a while for you to get into this mode. We're seeing a lot of green. This is the heart chakra. The heart chakra is represented by what? The north node, darling dear. You had to get into it. It was unfamiliar territory. Working for your best, with only your best interests going first. Your ideas and who you was lost in a crowd of bottom feeders that ain't going nowhere, buddy. Chopping it up at your back, trying to what? Pick at your peace. Namaste, CB, big cat wave. Chopping it up at the big cat's back, trying to find out your next move. Casting aspersion on your energies while your back is firmly turned. 3 of Wands, focused on your long-term goals. This is Aries, as well as the sun energy, focused on thyself, darling dear. This also speaks about your future plans, the ones that you're keeping silent, darling dear. They're going to come in. The 4 of Wands in the upright speaks about what? I'm saying 4 of Wands. So therefore what? Highly spiritual number. An 1111 fade, Freudian slip. It was meant to come out. This is the 3 of Wands. It speaks about what? The preparation you've made is about to afford you with opportunities. This also speaks about some of you will be making new social contacts. You don't want the old ones. They didn't go, the old ones don't go with what you've got going on. And you got tired of your back being stabbed. No, it wasn't stabbed, it was tabbed. Building a new home for yourself, darling dear. A stable home. One where there is peace, prosperity, and the biggest what? Presence of the Most High, Father God. Mother Isis, ancestors, way shows and spiritual guides, protected, darling dear. One's the fire energy, darling dears. It's all about you what? Tapping into your inner strength, holding on to your passionate dreams and going after it, darling dear. Conceive, believe and achieve. Situations that you're not looking back at, darling dear. No, not looking back. But they're watching you. Page of Wands. This goes to Four of Wands, the 11-11 fade. Yeah. What did I say? The codependent and the wicked. Those that wanted you to be what? In a gilded cage. Well, it wasn't gilded. It was a rusted cage. Somebody who was controlling a manipulative Capricorn energy. The devil energy in the upright, darling dear. He also speaks about someone being depressed, someone who's spying, because the page of Wands, if it's not your progeny, well, if it is your progeny, you need to speak to them, darling dear, because they're being bullied at this moment in time, and it's by a feminine energy, and they're embarrassing them in front of crowds of people. Speak to your progeny, darling dears. Notice this is all fire energy, and it's being lit up at the back by the devil. The devil, darling dear. This person is codependent, and amongst the codependent, we have what? I said Capricorn. We've also got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and again, strong Aries influence. We have the 21 world card, a situation that you ended. Base of the deck, darling dear. Touch not the anointed. Whatever they're saying, it's tissues of lies, malicious words, words at your back. Five of Swords on its face, darling dears. On its face. Did you hear that? It's my tummy. Yeah. A sign. This is what? This is somebody that would love to still argue, and it also again speaks about words being bandied around at your back, but with no substance, because it's all supposition. They're just guessing at what you're doing. This is those that have the addictive behaviors. You was addicted to these energies for a time. You was. They didn't recognize it. It's about being in a situation, darling dear, where your light was always dampened down. Your words didn't have any weight. And it was in the company of those that should have been working for mutual benefit. Family situation. We already saw the family room. But it was a conscious effort to try and keep you stuck, darling dear. Not knowing what your next move was. Everything just turned itself off. Clarify the Three of Wands, please. Three of Cups. You've got two threes on the table. If it was a relationship, this was definitely a throuple, darling dear. And the party they was involved in, it was a younger person you, Page of Wands. This person knew about you, darling dear. This is somebody or someone who deliberately helped that person cause you pain and suffering. They wanted you to keep you mentally stuck on them. This is a situation where everybody wore a mask, but no one wore a condom. But guess what? Your mask has got the eye holes cut out. You see it. You see the situation for exactly what it was. And the Three of Cups again speaks about what? Feminine energy. It speaks about you possibly having, you're going to be celebrating some kind of a win, some kind of an upgrade. Something that is what? Part of your next move. Some plan. An idea that you have. When you see two threes on the table, it speaks about a parting of ways, someone that you left behind. Sun energy, because you're happy. This is why they're mad, fell on the devilish card. Listen, you was the light in their life. Sun card, happiest card in the deck, Leo energy. This is about creating a stable foundation in a chaos situation, darling dear. This is about what? Being bound to someone. Someone who loved to be what? On top of everyone. This is somebody who loved the attention on them, self-serving. But it also speaks about what? You moving away from a situation because you had an idea. You actively move towards your goals, your dreams, page of wands, your ideas. You followed your intuition, darling dear. It speaks about your high self-esteem. You've transformed. The Sun card also could also speak about what? Pregnancy and a birth. Somebody's questioning the parentage of a child. The Sun card also represents children. It also speaks about a parent that is not speaking to the child. This is another form of control, darling dears. Clarify the page of wands. Three of Pentacles. Your next move is going to put you into a position where you're going to be recognized, darling dear. This is celebrations. You are going to be celebrated. And again, we have another three. Another three on the tableau. Wherever direction you was going in and around these bottom feeders, these scuzz buckets, darling dears, it's been reversed. 3 threes means a reversal of a situation. It is also what? The Empress energy magnified. About to be recognized for some kind of a skill, darling dear. And it also speaks about teamwork as well as partnerships, contracts. Somebody's going to be celebrating the signing of a contract. Make sure you read the fine print, and if you don't understand it, bring someone in who can. And be careful of signing things in Mercury retrograde. Everything should be done in your time. But this again speaks about the celebrations. Possibly a feminine energy will be celebrating, or you're celebrating the feminine from within, because we all carry male and feminine energies. These people chose to do what they did to you, darling dear. It was a conscious choice. Why do I say that? There's only 2 major arcana on the tableau. This was a free will. Base of the deck. What you are seeking is seeking you. A situation where there is open communication, one that is not going to be fraught and filled with gaslighting, darling dear, or lies. This is the calling in of true soul tribe. Cancer energy I'm seeing here. Split the deck. But the unwashed, twice we see the strength card in the reverse. A lot of codependent people are angry that you're moving towards more calmer situations. You're calling in true, what, how can I put it? Because the cups is about your emotions, it's your desires. Cups also represent autumn. Something significant is happening for someone in the autumn, some kind of a celebration. Could be the celebration of a child, darling dear. And it could also speaks about what? A stable partner, loyalty coming towards you, whether it could be in the business field, could be in the romance field, but you're being recognized as skilled. Divine wants you to hold your long-term vision, but be active in holding that vision. Work towards your goals and your dreams. Base of the deck, your transformation, Scorpio energy, and you beginning, darling dear. You've got status, you've also got things to lose at this stage of the game. Thank you. They've got nothing to lose, and they're not happy that you're happy, that you're able to celebrate yourself, darling dear. that you was able to what? Turn a situation around. This is gaining back your mental health, which is your wealth. This is a new home, a new business, a new job. This is about what? Taking the time to consider. You're not rushing out and purchasing things. This is about you controlling your finances, darling dears. Yeah. And again, we see the Three of Pentacles, two different decks. That goes to Seven of Pentacles. This is about reaping what you sow, darling dears, at this stage of the game. The Seven of Pentacles also speaks about you waiting for the right person, somebody who's going to make you feel secure. The right person. Someone from the past, also having a past nostalgia. The past wants to return. But you're being protected. Temperance. And again, this speaks about the moderation, conserving of your money, your energies, your time, saving up for something in particular. It also speaks about your journey, darling dear. What you had to overcome. Realizing now that you need nothing more than Father God Most High, Mother Isis in your corner. As no weapons can be formed against you. Six of Pentacles on its face. Can't breadcrumb you. What else do we need to know on the Page of Wands? Yeah. This negative energy, this in and out energy, if it was a relationship, this is a deep dealing mattress back, a whole what? Scandalous, skullduggerous skank. This person would love to come towards you. This goes to Five of Wands, someone who had you in. The reason why I say Five of Wands is because this page comes with a whole four. Five of Wands, someone who kept you in competition. This is also what? Someone who had many sexual partners on you, darling dear. But you've changed. You're not the same cat. Can't go back. The Knight of Wands. You've lost passion for that situation. It was an unhappy home, a lot of fighting and arguing. Queen of Cups. This person was a Mitch bitch or bitch Mitch, darling dear. Jealous of your everything. Of your everything. Imagine that you're sleeping with the enemy. Because the Queen of Cups is a mother. You gave them progeny, and they still hated you for whatever it is you brought to the table. And again, it's feminine energy. I told you, family vibe. That is directing all of this negative energies towards you because they can't see your next move. They can't understand how you managed to get away from the codependent and started to lean on your own understanding. Queen of Cups on her face, darling dear. Somebody who's highly immature. They've got psychic gifts, but they use it for wickedness. Jezebel's spirit. This person is loyal to no one. This person will fake caring in order to come in so they can find out your information. Five of Swords on its face. Tell me some more about this Queen of Cups. Yeah, told you, a bottom feeder if ever I saw one, right? They bring no healing, and they are unhealed family member. Told you. They want to come through during Mercury retrograde. Knight of Cups with that big cup of opium to give you an apology and an offer. What they want to offer? They want to offer to you because you're the Empress. But you have to remember, there's no such thing as a free lunch, darling dear. You'll get it at the back end. Split the deck again. Manifestation mode, darling dear. And it also speaks about manipulation. Be careful. You're going to be having the revisitation of family members during this Mercury retrograde. So come and put you in Five of Cups again, darling dear. Put you on that road to find where you'll be seeking for true friendship. Told you they're coming through, mate. And they're not coming to tell you the whole truth. Good God. This person is imprisoned by your progress, and it also speaks about travel. Some of you have traveled away physically as well as mentally. All this person can do is think about you. This person is guilty, as well as shifty, darling dears. Yeah. This person is what? This person or people was an emotional lesson for you. This situation is over for you. Why? Because you saw the Two of Cups behind you, knew that you could begin again. But it was an inside job, darling dears. It also speaks about the regret. I told you many times, regret is the difference between a Judas and a Peter. It's not remorse. This person is, or people are extremely bitter. We saw a whole community. They're bitter, darling dears. And they're sad, they're sorry, and they're left behind. Thinking about you, darling dear. Thinking about you. The two eights. Two eights always speak about what? Deep regret. Deep regret. Karma knows their address. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. They're crying into their fist. Luke 22:62. If it was a partnership, it was with the King of Wands. Someone who had the unsatisfied eyes, darling dear. Someone who you was blinded by their true nature. Why? The King of Wands chops it up, darling dear. They have one character in front of you and something totally different for the horde. This person created a lot of misery, bitterness, and sadness wherever they went. The King of Wands also speaks about, if I speak about it in another way, it speaks about your how can I put it, adventurous side. This is about you planning and moving, taking active move towards your goals and your dreams. The King of Wands is also a natural born leader. You are, the way you're showing up at this moment in time, this is why they're stuck on you, darling dear. Because no matter what they say, whatever messages they're giving out there to what? Other dull-eyed simpletons. It's got nothing on what you're serving. You're serving everything. You've got powerful spiritual gifts, darling dear, and you're using your intuition and your discernment to move forward. The King of Wands takes action. What's this? Yeah, passionate new beginning. On all of these pentacles, right? Seeing 13 here at this moment in time. Again, the energy of what? The Scorpio, the transformation, this new beginning, the rebirth of you, darling dear. Somebody can't take your destiny unless you give it to them. Tell me about this Sun card. You're not taking any messages from anyone that made you weak when they should have what? Helped you be strong. You're not taking any messages because you want to be happy, darling dears. And you've learned how to celebrate yourself again, the feminine energy celebrating thyself, loving thyself. Because you had to what? In order to live. Lord have merciful Jesus. Can we see any more pentacles? Can we? Listen, if we read this in the reverse. You moved away from a disloyal situation, darling dear. Generational curses. You also had the Hermit. You had to what? Isolate yourself for this self-improvement. You're no longer working on the situation. In some cases, it caused you to have almost a mental break. It was a what? A financial money pit. You lost a lot of money in that situation. But most of all, you lost time. Can't you see the long white beard? In your isolation, this is where you got gangster and got the knowledge. Was gifted with patience. Not everybody can be patient. But you broke generational curses. Know this. Your progeny will not live the life you lived. They will excel because of what? The sacrifice you made. You dared to remove yourself from a disloyal family. They don't work together. They discuss each other in duos, thruples, and possibly even quadruples, darling dear. Tables which you no longer sit at. The Hermit also speaks about you standing out for being different. You're different, right? Yeah, you're different. Nothing wrong with that. Right. Being different. You better being different. You don't want to be like them. Them. Base of the deck, you got away, and it was a smooth getaway. Some of you are going on holiday, a short break. The Hermit is about what? The peace. I see you going out into nature. You have to remember, darling dear, we are electromagnetic beings. Yes, we are. And you have to go out and get grounded. This is where you go out into nature or to the sea and get your feet into the water or walk on that grass or hug the tree. The sun is electron, right? And the earth is magnetic. This is how we get great. This is how we energize ourselves. And this is where the best ideas come to you, when you go out into nature. Never you forget that. Electromagnetic. The balance of what? The father and the mother. Yeah, ghost them. Ghost them. Casper it. Or, And it also speaks about the ghost station they did to you, darling dears. It was a crime for sure. But you have to understand it was a lesson to be learned, not a life to be lived. What's this? You worked on your inner child. This is about you, as I said, breaking the generational curses, healing from the inside out. When you realize where the first cut to your white meat, where you first, gave away your, how can I put it? Where you didn't know to protect yourself. It's always from a young age, from your childhood. This is about going back and hugging that child and telling them they have to go now. Thank you for serving me this long. But I release you in the name of the Most High, right? Because it's about your spiritual endurance, the faith you have. This is why you're being gifted by the Most High. Spiritual strength, darling dear. You can't be tempted off your flip-flop. Your common sense is your flip-flop. In fact, you're renting it out like Airbnb. Base of the deck. You're about to inherit something. Right next to the ghost, it could be a family inheritance, and it could be from a feminine energy, the matriarch of a family, an auntie or cousin. This all feels sudden, an unexpected inheritance. Inheritance could also be wisdom, darling dear. Your ancestral team trying to tell you something about family members. What? That they're what? Cloud chasers, right? Gold diggers, a mooch. Opportunists, dick dealing and a mattress backing. Good God. Their inner child is Chucky. Somebody's missing your touch, your spiritual whap, or your golden futum, darling dear. Let them miss it for air. They come with attachments. Final card. You're an agent of karma, darling dear. Your growth. Your growth game. Clarify the ghost. Clarify the ghost. Yes! An ex. Hey. Ex-friend, ex-family member, ex-co-worker, ex-everything. Trying to come and haunt you again, yeah? They ain't finished with your hairline. Look what's on the base. They're a player. A pedestrian sperm engineer. They've got it for everyone, mate. Base of the deck. And they don't know really what's going on, darling dear. This is somebody that doesn't look back. A 360 is when you do a full circle to look back on how much you've grown. This person hasn't grown. What about the inner child? Right? New levels, new devils, darling dear. As you are, oh gosh, and they're an addict. They've got addictive behaviors. Could be addicted to the lion, They're an opportunist, darling. They've got an addiction they can't afford, and they come with the bad vibe, the bad luck, the bad credit, and the bad intentions. Oh my. You better what? Get your badassery on and turn up your boozy badass. Eyes on everyone. Eyes on everyone. Do what young Jeezy said. Straight drop this and ziplock that. Posh clap. What else? What's this? The universe says no, darling dear. When Father God has told you no, to learn the lesson and get great, pay attention. Because this is not a time for you to what? Allow anyone to control you, to bring you back to what you've graduated from. You've already got the certificate. What's the certificate? Past behaviors, darling dear. They want your touch. Well, no. How about that? It's a whole sentence. No. It's a whole sentence. Didn't want to come off the table. What's this? Told you. They want you to be a doormat. They want to walk all over you. Take away your energies, darling dear. Leave you confused and dull of eye. What's this? You better keep your high vibration away. You're an agent of karma. Keep yourself contained, darling. We already saw the Two of Cups. What you are seeking is seeking you. But it's about the patient. The race isn't for the swift. But never you forget. Proverbs 26:11. As a fool returns to his folly, only a dog returns to his vomit. And you are a big cat. Don't give up. Don't give up anything. Your Panani, your Pentacale, your patience, anything. Don't give up, right? Because you're real. And real eyes recognize real lies, darling dears. They want you to be a farmer. They want you to be less than them, right? Because the feminine energy in you is bossed up, darling dear, and you know your worth. What's this? This also speaks about the crystal healing. Obsidian crystal, darling dear, to get rid of the negative energies and transmute it into light. X factor. What else do we need to know before we push off to our busy, busy days? Divine does not want you to be on the defense about this. This person is a clout chaser, a homosexual, right? An emotional drain. So they're coming straight for your hairline, right? And we've got Aries energy in the upright. You must stand in your strength. Use your initiative and daring to stay away from this bottom feeder. Let them stay where they are. Let them go through their own karma. They've got a lot of soul ties on them. And I told you, soul ties are not just with sexual partners. All right. You better buff up your third eye to a beachy and shine. And remember the lesson you've learned in those situations and circumstances. Psalms 119. It made you wiser than your enemies. What about this inheritance? Always coming off the back end, darling dear. Right? Jupiter. Something's about to expand, and it also speaks about truth. And it speaks about what? An opportunity coming towards you. It says cheering on this card, right? Because you detached, right? And this is what? Your considerable prize, darling dear, is to win. To win. Because you've been strong. And you can't be tempted off your flip-flop. They're banking on your instinct care for other people. Because you are what? Lightworker starseed. Some of you are Hioka. Your strength, darling dear. You've inherited the strength of your ancestral team. And you've got the Libra energy. This is about bringing balance. Be diplomatic, darling dear. With your what? 2 of these and 1 of those. You don't have to speak to them. And it also speaks about a legal situation. Situation where this person never changed, will never change. right? Love is in the reverse, no longer passionate. And look, 911, darling dear, a warning. We don't go back, we go forward. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, 111 in the chat, manifestation mode. Only 59 thumbs up. Come on, Big Cat, you can do better than that. Let's get a final word and then I'm out of here. Final word. That's a lot of words. Listen, you was dealing with what? Pennywise, son of data. What else? Because there's a lot of cards, right? You was the one that told him to fetch the black bags because you knew it was fresh shit shining in the sunlight. An opportunist, a fake, a clout chaser, and a full-on trickster, right? They want to know where you came from. The Most High. Haven't they got the massage yet? Right? Zemblanity is what they're going for at this moment in time, which they cause them themselves. I told you they have a lot of what? Soul ties on them. Negative soul ties. Because they didn't just turn around and crush you. This is somebody who's had a career of crushing people's dreams, dragging them at their back, being fakeazoid to the core, right? They picked until they pick shit. A covert narcissist. Well, good for them, right? What's this? I traded gold for shit shining in the sunlight. I kid you not. And they got played, shafted, tricked, and hoodwinked. Listen, my cards are so funny. They're so funny. Right? What did they get? A taste of their own medicine. They ignored the red flags. Possibly got drawn in by some Shakira hips, say. Yes. It was fleeting gratification, right? And they feel like the monkey's ass. Yeah, well, that's their business, blood. What's this? A secret child or children. But this was in the reverse. So this speaks about what? Someone lying about a pregnancy. And what's this? Tree sloth. With the panani or put a foot in the air like gang signs. I can't make it up. Can't. Anyhow, on that note, darling dears, I drops me mic. Todd love to my Teesprings, Todd love to my Patreon. If it's family members, darling dear, you don't want to be amongst that community. All they can do is focus on other people and their business. Merchants of slander they be. Jeremiah 9:40. A family member will cheat you, but a friend who you what unmasked, they will be a what? A trafficker of slander on your behalf, and they'll all be adding tax to it, mate. Remember that as you continue to sit on the seat of the couch of the red flag team. You know how to what? Drop down and get your eagle on. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. And guess what, Big Cat? Remember, who wants to see the chalk line round you? Okay? Remember, they still want to see it round you because their life is what? A crock of shit. Namaste, Big Cat. Namaste. And never you forget, 2 of these and 1 of those for all you left behind at your shapely back. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. Cat, cat.